Hello students, welcome to our online class. Today we are going to study chapter number 1, Water of International Approach, and we have last topic, fresh water to drink. Before going to start the chapter, let's discuss some keywords over here. Stout means strong, having a large body. Scaly means covered with scales, blistering, very hot, causing blisters. Frizz means very intense. Unravel means to undo. So, in this story, the writer is sharing her childhood memories. She lived with her sister's parents in a small house. Her father is trying to dig a water well in their lawn, but he needed help. And he asked Mr. Scout to help him. Mr. Scout and he was Mr. Scout was affected. His skin was affected by sun and heat. Every morning he came and started digging in too much heat. They made windlass that stood on well. It had two buckets joined with the rope. When one bucket went down, the other bucket comes up. Mr. Scout and her father went in well turn by turn and dig the well. Every morning when they start digging, her father lighten up a candle, send it down in the well with rope and check that is everything all right. One day Mr. Scott went inside without sending candle first. He got faint inside. So her father had to go after him. But her mother stood out of the well. She pulled the rope and took her father out. Then her parents pulled the rope and took out Mr. Scott. He was alive. He was alive. It was a dangerous gas that Mr. Scout inhaled. After a few days, when her father was digging inside, the water was start filling with the water. Mr. Scout pulled out her father, and then they covered the hole and made a solid platform for the well. Now students, we have some comprehension questions over here, like why does Pa need help digging his well? So he need help, as we discussed that he cannot dig the well and throw out the dirt at the same time, so that's why he need help, and he asked Mr. Scout. What danger is Pa looking for by sending his candle inside the well? So we have discussed that there was a dangerous kind of gas inside that is harmful for humans if they inhale that gas. Why doesn't Ma want Pa to go into the well after Mr. Scout? Because she was afraid that if her father also would faint inside, what will happen if her mother could not pull her father up and take him out? So she was afraid and she doesn't want him to go inside. How is Mr. Scout saved? So we have discussed that her father climbed down with the rope and tied Mr. Scout to the bucket and the rope, and then both of her parents turned the windlass and pulled the Mr. Scout out, and their actions saved him. So students, you have to write the answers of comprehension questions, short question answers on your copy. This is your homework, this is your assignment. Thank you.